just going to open our hui with a karakia. Off we go, Brent.
Kia ora koutou. Whakatakata hau ki te uru, whakatakata hau ki te tonga. Kia mā kine ki uta, kia mā tarakara ki tai. E hi aki ana te atukura. He tio, he huka, he hu, ti he moriora.
Thank you. I'm going to take number 2, the health and safety statement as read. Oh, I've got an apology for you. I'm sorry. Only because, you know, it's the same statement we have at all our meetings. So if you decide that you think it's changed, say so, and we'll have someone read it out. Otherwise, I'm going to take it as read. Apologies at the moment. I'll take my apology for you.
Yes, sorry, Madam Chair. Just apologies for early departure. I've got something I've got to go to at 10:30 to 11, and then we'll rejoin. Thank you.
I don't know.
I have an apology for Robbie Cookson for lateness. He's just coming out of another meeting. He is in the building.
Okay, that's all good. We'll have those. We'll move those. We'll pick numbers. Otherwise, you'll be here forever trying to find who's going to do that. Confirmation of agenda. Is there? There's only 3 of us here, 4 of us here, so pick a number. Yep, all good.
I wish to abstain on the apologies, please.
Oh,
Can I have that recorded? I
yeah,
have insufficient information to make a decision either way in relation to Councillor Grant. Thank you.
Oh, but his apology hasn't been put in either. Yeah, we'll do it. But it's good to know why, and I'm happy with your answer. So we'll put it in. Yeah, I'll move it. Who? It's good to me, sorry.
Just clarify the apologies then.
Not for me, but not this morning. I spoke to her and she asked me where he was. So I don't know. So I know there was an apology put in between me and Brent back in April before March, but he wasn't sure. You know, he said, if he wasn't here, can I do the meeting? I said, yes. So he's not here, I'm doing the meeting. I'm presuming that the apology put back January, February, March is carried through. So I'm just presuming he's spoken to the chair. Let it in. Yep. She told me this morning she hadn't. Okay, confirmation of agenda while we're talking to Tash. Because of your departure early, is there anything you might want to bring up early, Pamela? You're good? Bruce, you're good? Sango's okay. So, yeah. So can I have that moved for the agenda and seconded, please?
It's only his nomination to you, Karakia, that he would be absent.
Yeah, that was back in March. What would you want to do about that?
Yeah, so,
okay, thank you.
At the time, Clyde advised Katarina and myself that he may not be available today, and asked Katarina if she would step in to be chair if he isn't available. I haven't had correspondence from Clyde myself around an apology, so I haven't got anything to add if an apology hasn't been made through to the hearing secretary.
Yeah. So therefore he hasn't, that first sentence disappears. The apology is quite, he has not been made an apology and hasn't been accepted.
Well, if the standing order says the notice he gave me back in March is going to carry on through to this month, then I'm happy to accept it as an apology. But if the standing order says it doesn't coincide with today, then it's not up to me to say his apology is accepted. The fact is he notified myself and Brent back in March that if he wasn't here, could I do the meeting? I'm doing the meeting because he's not here.
So Madam Chair,
So-
would you like to make a ruling? Because I'm just happy to move apologies. That's
Okay,
what I
so-
started.
I'm happy to accept the fact that Clyde has spoken to me about being away, that he may be away. Would I take the meeting? So from my perspective, I guess that's an apology in advance. And if that's acceptable, I'm happy to remove.
Okay, all right. So I'm happy to move the apology and you're seconding it then. Okay, yeah. very good. So
Okay.
all in favour?
Yep. Yeah, well, we have one abstained. And a
Carried.
confirmation of agenda, Pamela has moved. Did you, Bruce second. Thank you. As per usual, disclosures of interest, you know, if you have any, advise Democracy Services. But if there's anything in the agenda that you think you need to have a voice, a conflict of interest, I'm happy to take that now. So that when we come to the item, we already know who's got a conflict of interest. If not, I'm happy to.
Madam Chair, I'd just like to declare a conflict of interest with one of the parties that are reported on in the closed session. And I won't take part in any discussion around that if there is one.
Thank you, Warren. Let me get something straight with Democracy Services, because no, this is no pun, Warren. Is that these committees are open to everybody. When you speak at the table, I believe if you're not on the committee, it's up to the chair whether or not we allow it. Therefore, getting to the item at that time would be the best time to do that, depending on what it's about, in case we are so busy that we will not get the time to allow you to speak. Ka pai tēnā? Okay. So when we get to the item on that agenda, if you notify me that this is agenda that you have a conflict on, and then you can speak to that. Okay, that's done. So we're going to go into to public excluded. So can I have someone move that we go into public excluded agenda, please? Ben will move and Bruce will second. Do we need to read out why we're going into there, or we're so good at this we know? Okay. The agenda on that one is on page 3 of the pink pages. It's the first one. And Patrick's there. Kia ora, Patrick.
Kia ora. Good morning, everyone. I had to submit this paper a little bit earlier than usual because I was going on leave.